Hello and welcome to Formula One. It's round 5 here at the Circuit de Catalunya of Spain with season 1 with the Shadow Eclipse GP team. Right, today we're listening to Crimson Sand, but first go over to the commentators, so sit back, relax and enjoy.
It's a Super Sunday here in Barcelona. Welcome along on a brilliant day for the Barcelona Catalunya Grand Prix. Well, it's not often it rains here. The rain in Spain obviously falls mainly on the plain, but today we've had a deluge, and that's going to pose a few tricky problems for our drivers. So take it steady and keep off the curbs, and through turns 3 and 9, you've really got to watch out. Can't wait for this one to get underway. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Piastri, Max Verstappen, and Hamilton. Antonelli, Sainz, Albon, and Isaac Hadjar. Gasly, Ocon, Liam Lawson, and Behrman. Tramnitz, Bottas, Nico Hulkenberg, and Nicolas Soloff. Lindblad, Colapinto, Perez, Alonso, Stroll, and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me for the first time this season here in the commentary box, Naomi Schiff. Hello, Gnomes. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Right, what we're doing. Into 17 laps. Okay, let's start this race. from the dark.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Yellow flag. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.6 seconds. Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 12.1 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, clear. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap. The turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Systems all looking good, head down. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, gap to the car in front, 16.6 seconds. Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
And Leclerc to the line, to the checkered flag. It's King Charles today. He wins.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominant style, that was a fantastic drive.
And once all the hard work is... And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport
Right, I'm going to
action.
end this one
But with more
here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. We are back tomorrow, some more Formula 1. So until then, I'll see you all again. Bye for now.